Every AI content video you watched is for people who want to sell AI, but this one is for people who just want to run their own business. Any down-to-earth business or even coaching or consultancy, you're not trying to build AI agency or AI automation services or any other related to tech-savvy individual stuff. You just want those tools work for you in your own business. But you're drowning in tutorials, an A10, Claude, OpenClaw, maybe even Lovable, Replit, and you maybe know the names of those tools, or you maybe just tried ChatGPT and that's it. But you are overwhelmed with all this, and none of this tells you what to start from, what to do, which order do you need to do it, and how to actually produce content for your business consistently. I built this system for a client and it works. But the client's reality is a little bit different. They had an editor and they had a budget to buy all those tools. I'm building this system for myself. There are a lot of new tools that I can use that I haven't used in previous project. I want to build my own version of this system. I'm going to build it live without editor, without team, without any shortcuts. Just me building this for myself and figuring out what tools are the best to support me, to help me. That actually makes sense for someone who needs content to support their business, not become just content creator for life. So in this video, I'm going to show you the main idea of the system and my old notes on this, but they're quite solid to show you so you understand what I'm trying to build. So I need to mention that what I'm trying to build is a YouTube first engine. What are we going to build is YouTube first content creation engine. Why YouTube? YouTube is quite hard to start with. And I genuinely like YouTube and I like the ability to make long videos and explain difficult things. I like the vertical position of the video. And also YouTube is quite good searching engine, and not only, they have quite good discoverability algorithm, and this is like the most beneficial platform for your business, although I do like other platforms, but YouTube is my long-term favorite platform. It works long-term compared to other platforms. Most of the videos that are promised to create your content engine, they offer basically a repurposing mechanism, which are quite easy to produce when you have a solid first piece of content. Why I was struggling to continue this system alongside the client project, because the video production is quite time consuming. So basically when you're building this type of content engine, you really need a good piece of content with a great quality. When you produce a great quality piece of content, it's very easy to repurpose it. So I'm not focusing on repurposing only in this engine. In this particular system, the most important thing to do is establish your YouTube workflows, especially when you don't have helpers. You don't have YouTube manager, you don't have an editor. This is the hardest part, is to edit your videos. So we need to think smarter. We need to establish workflows that actually help us to produce the videos long term, and to make the video production as smooth as possible and video editing as smooth as possible. I think I need to show you in the next videos my video editor that I coded with Claude Code, and also my I think I actually filmed it, I just didn't edit it and publish it, and my absolutely amazing and beautiful agent, or like several agents that run music channel for me, like focus music channel, where I give an agent a set of tracks and a picture that's produced by Midjourney. They just analyze all the tracks and set them in the order that is relevant for human focus, and render the mix, like 2-hour mix in the end. And then they render a video that is actually ready to publish. And also latest addition to this agent is they basically render thumbnails and description and title and tags, and actually publish everything in one go. But It's quite easy to do on Focus Music channel or any other music channel if you're doing good quality. It's harder to do when you have a token head. Even without token head, you have a screen share and you producing your content where you have to speak, where you have to prepare your content, where you have to script it, or at least you have to structure it. So I tried to film several videos relying only on what Claude gives me as a script, as an outline, etc. But this is not a natural content for me, and I can speak freely, just put camera and speak about it. This is the content actually performs well on my channel. And I need AI just to help me with this, maybe help with hooks, with structuring my thoughts, the outline, the outro, the consistency of my performance in like description and stuff like that. But like this is a very time consuming workflow. As you can see here, the YouTube workflows. Most of them I mentioned already. Research and ideation, scripting, recording the videos. I'm gonna show you how I produced my videos previously. And what I'm doing right now with this new setup I did yesterday, that saves me massive amount of time on editing. And many people use CapCut. I used CapCut before January 2026 when my subscription expired. I decided not to go with this tool, although it's a lovely one. My problem with CapCut, I maybe need to film additional video about it, is first, I don't like to be lied to about the price. In one window, they promised to extend my subscription for like $60. And actually, I found out that was an issue with other people. When you try to subscribe for another year, it's I think 170 or something like that dollars. And if you want to subscribe for another year inside the Apple Store, it was like 199 pounds, which is like even more ridiculously expensive. And also, I don't like the changes in their policy. So basically, all the content you edit with CapCut belongs to them and they can use it whatever, whenever. I don't like that. So I decided to explore other editing options. And we'll get back to it, don't you worry. But for now, you have to understand that this is one of the biggest points you need to consider, how you're going to do it. And this is actually why many people do not do YouTube, because it's so hard to create a system and take off with the YouTube, but we'll get through it. Don't worry. So creating thumbnails, again, many people promise you that if you plug in Nano Banana and you kind of create good thumbnails, but before you do it, you need to do the work. Again, creating thumbnails is quite important, and don't think that people who promise you that you just subscribe to Nano Banana and it does everything smoothly for you. This is not the case. You have to treat every AI tool you use as an employee, a new, fresh employee that you need to educate. Think about them like that and you'll succeed 100%. Getting back to creating thumbnails, so many things need to be considered in creating thumbnails before you just give a prompt to Nano Banana. So this is also kind of like a really big part in this process. So here you can see my tools that I was thinking I'm going to create the YouTube workflows with. So I have Airtable is a really good one. I use NocoDB hosted on my computer. It may not be relevant. Make.com may not be relevant. It's a great tool. I use it for some stuff, but I tend to use N8N more. So maybe N8N. I don't use ChatGPT. I use Claude. I actually canceled my subscription to ChatGPT. To be honest, not only ideological. I generally tend to use ChatGPT less and less because it's a general tool. It doesn't have a speciality. I still use the model in my N8N setup, but via other platforms, not with their platforms. I bought some credits with a ChatGPT platform a year ago. In a year, I checked it and all my credits are gone. So again, with CapCut and ChatGPT, I don't like to be lied to and I don't like to be robbed. So ChatGPT out. The models are fine. You can use it, the open router or something like this. But anyway. So Claude is my darling, and I started to use Claude Code before it was mainstream, and I use it quite a lot via terminal, not via the desktop app. But anyway. So CapCut's out. vidIQ, yes, I like this. Canva Pro, I still have subscription. Don't use it that much, but it's going to be very useful for us anyway. Opus Clip, yes, maybe it's a great tool. It's a paid tool, but their model, it does such an amazing job in identifying really good short form videos. So maybe we'll get to it. Claude again. So what new tools we are going to use here? We're definitely going to use OBS, Open Broadcast. Oh my God, I keep forgetting this. Okay, let's actually break down OBS in another video because I prepared this video to be filmed next. Only when we establish the YouTube workflows, we need to think about repurposing. Repurposing is quite easy when you have a really good solid foundation of YouTube videos. Here is no discovery call, maybe. Here's going to be something different. This is basic marketing. You need in the system, especially when you just build it, you need one CTA. What is one CTA? What I'm talking about is people who consume your content, your potential client, what do they need to do next? So one CTA is really, really useful here. And then repurposing content. Repurposing content can be short form videos. It's going to be Instagram. It's going to be TikTok. It's going to be actually YouTube shorts, right? They're not part of these YouTube workflows. Like for me, they're separately, they're in the repurposing engine rather than YouTube workflow engine. Then for long form, you have newsletters, you have blogs. For short form, you have Twitter. I keep calling it Twitter. I'm sorry, Elon Musk. And LinkedIn. If it's relevant to you, it's relevant to me. I'm not sure I like this platform, but I need to consider that many people who I can help, they are using this platform. You have to be strategic about it, and you have to understand where your audience is. And do you need Twitter? Do you need actually short form content? Or maybe you just need the newsletter. This is what I intend to do. Maybe I will change it on the way. But this is generally what I'm going to build for myself. For my client, it was a little bit different. They didn't have LinkedIn, but they have short form videos and they have a newsletter. So it depends on your business and it depends on your target audience. As a marketer, because I have a marketer background, I worked for Disney and I worked in the media business for 20 years. Well, 20 years. Oh my God. Can't even, it's scary to say. Anyway, as a marketer, I can build this engine for myself. And then it goes conversion. Conversion is really, really important. It's part of marketing strategy and it needs to be also strategic, and we need to kind of consider it from the very beginning. Think I may keep the discovery call option for me, but I actually are convinced by my friend. I think I will build a school community. Why? Because I need to put all the stuff I teach, I show to sort of hub. It can be blog, it can be website, but why community is beneficial? I'm not being a community girl. Anyway, I need a feedback from people who are actually building it and maybe who are not building it. Maybe who just tried ChatGPT and got scared and overwhelmed, who want answers to their questions. And I think school community is a really good one. You may actually find my call to action, join my community in the next videos, but for now it's not ready yet. I need to kind of sit and break it down. Email marketing platform, I've got ConvertKit, which is Kit now. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. Probably will, because some people, despite email marketing is not working really well right now, it's still relevant to send any relevant information you might miss on social media or maybe on school community, because we're all busy. And if I can make it work without spamming, I would definitely do that. And I know how to do this. I just need some work. Cal.com, I really like this alternative to Calendly. I like Calendly, but I tend to like Cal.com more. I'm actually on free tier of Cal.com, and it's quite versatile. Again, the set of tools can be different even in a couple of weeks from what we're discussing here. The main thing with all these AI tools, you need to identify what workflows do you have, how can you optimize those workflows. Like for me, I'm optimizing my YouTube workflows first. Every single step of it, making it easier for me to use, so I can just sit down, press the button, start recording like I'm doing today. Then I can do trim of this video, delete pauses, delete terrible takes, render it, and just publish it. And that's it. This is my goal. I know I can do it. I know how. I just need to sit and work. So this is the breakdown of my system that I'm going to build for myself. I hope you like it. I hope you're interested in it. When I open my school community, I will definitely invite you over so you can just follow how I do it and you can do something for yourself. In the next video, I'm gonna break down how I created this space where I can just sit down, press the button, and start recording my videos. And even those transitions you see, it's not on post-production, it's not on editing software, it's done on my computer live. I just press one button, start record. I just press another tab to switch to sharing my iPad screen. So make sure you subscribe so you can see this video, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite relevant because I watched massive amount of tutorials on OBS from teachers, from gamers, from people who just recording the videos, but I found some really new relevant features that are not mentioned in any of those videos. So please stay tuned, subscribe, see you in the next video.